Juan José Uceda of ASCTEG said that although Brexit continued to dominate proceedings, there were also still historical issues that affected workers in Gibraltar. These were raised at the meeting, with the Chief Minister agreeing to look into individual cases highlighted by the association. Furthermore, many Spanish workers have expressed concern that Gibraltar may take reprisals against them as part of the political exchanges surrounding Brexit. However, the Chief Minister gave assurances that this would not be the case, citing his long-standing relationship with the association and his belief that they are on the same page as Gibraltar with regards to the frontier.
ASCTEG are a little like a union, and they bring you issues which you might not otherwise have visibility on, and our relationship therefore predates when Brexit was first mentioned, and we meet regularly to address those issues, and since Brexit also to address the issues that Brexit has given rise to, in particular how those issues may affect fluidity at the frontier. And you've heard from Juan José Uceda very clearly today saying that he would not support just the ability for cross-frontier workers to enjoy the benefit of fluidity. He too sees, as the government of Gibraltar has insisted from the beginning, that fluidity has to be for all citizens who want to cross that frontier, whether they are workers or not.
Fluidity at the frontier, of course, a major issue for Fabian Picardo, with concerns not only about freedom of passage for people, but also about that of goods at the commercial gate. Added to this, the rise of the far-right party Vox, especially in Andalusia, has contributed to tensions in the area. Although ASCTEG believes the party has peaked and its influence will now dwindle.
Es la incorporación de la extrema derecha en España, como es Vox, y eso obviamente nos ha preocupado muchísimo a nosotros y nos sigue preocupando, ¿no?
Both Mr. Uceda and Mr. Picardo believe efforts must still be made to ensure Vox does not erode social, economic and humanitarian advances that have been made in the region.
Well, it's a problem that people are persuaded by populist movements around the world, and Gibraltar is not exempt from that either, and we can see it happening in other places. And those populist movements sometimes are more or less aggressive on some issues. Vox has decided, because of where it comes from, that one of the issues it's going to talk about is Gibraltar. Frankly, I'm disgusted by Vox. I think most Gibraltarians are. I think we see what they come from. They come from the hard right in Spain. We have history with the hard right in Spain, and for me, Vox represents people being shot in the back of the head and thrown in ditches on the side of the road, as was the case during the Civil War in Spain. That's what I think they represent. I think they're just the phalange by another name, and I won't be shy of saying what I think of them, as they are not shy of saying what they think of me.